A simple matter of murder solved the seemingly simple murder of a factory worker. Where is that guy? Yeah, I think we have to start first.
Oh dear. This is going very badly, isn't it?
It certainly doesn't have the makings of a ripping good novel.
What happened here?
Ah, the charming and delightful Fry twins.
Have we met?
Mr. Raymond knows everyone. He knows everything about this city. He writes it all up in his books.
I'm Henry Raymond, writer of third-rate lurid stories. Penny dreadfuls, if you will. And this is little Artie.
Mr. Raymond takes real murders and makes them so awfully exciting. The guilty always get caught.
There's one unfolding just here. Perhaps one of you would like to try your hand in solving it.
Which one? Okay. Detective crimes. To find the murderer, use eagle vision to search the investigation zones for clues. Interrogate every suspect. Press F1 to enter the progression log and access your collected evidence. Accuse the guilty suspect to solve the case and collect your reward. Be careful though. Be careful, as every false accusation will reduce the reward.
I do find crime so delightfully entertaining, don't you? I mean, solving crimes, of course. Finding a solution is exhilarating.
So what? This is the first... Wow, okay, Mr. Frames. Under the factor, and I have to use WSD to select topic and press E2 and then the interrogation press escape. Okay, that's more advanced. Interrogate. Okay, so let's ask about Buddy.
I arrived to find the foreman dead, and the lad Dooley with bloody hands. No one's been able to find the murder weapon and arrest the murderer. Could you sort it out quickly? It's holding up the work.
Ask about workers.
They're a rough bunch, but someone has to keep the kids in line. I just wish the grown-ups would quit fighting each other.
Escape. Where's Buddy? Wait, what was those lines here? They disappear just like that. Warehouse Wilkins' body, a deep stab wound to the chest. A bandana obscures the victim's face. Wow, weird. Child labor. Okay, Buck. And here is a Dooley. Buck's brother, child labor. Ask about Buddy. What do you know, Buddy?
He knocks me to the ground and give me a kick. I find my work knife under me and grab it. I lift my hands to protect myself, and he knocks me out with a punch. Later on, I wakes up, and the man's lying there, dead.
Whoa, what? One more time.
He knocks me to the ground and give me a kick. I find my work knife under me and grab it. I lift my hands to protect myself, and he knocks me out with a punch. Later on, I wakes up, and the man's lying there, dead.
Self-defense? Let's come on back.
He's my brother. He don't like to work hard, so one of the workers give him a thrashing. I tried to stop it, and he stops hitting Buck and starts hitting me.
Okay, so the guy, what, attacked the brothers? Let's go,
When I
Buddy.
come back, the man's lying dead, and there's Dooley holding a knife. Please don't arrest him.
Ask
I was
Dooley.
standing there, having a think, when a fella come at me and give me a thumping. Dooley tries to stop him, and he thrashes Dooley. I run out to find help.
And you run out, then he's dead, and he has a knife. Huh. What's that? Overhead letter. It has come to our attention that one of your workmen, a certain Mr. Colton, has been beating the chill laborers. Our society finds this to be a matter of concern, as do you, no doubt. Please take action to curtail the practice. Miss Clara O'Deal. Okay, let's see one thing. Oh, the knife. Nice, smart knife with the initial D, crudely scratch into the handle.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Which one? Buck? Oh, ask about knife.
That's Dooley's knife, all right. He never lent it to nobody.
The kid? For real? Deep stab wound to the chest and bandana obscures the victim's face. What with the bandana? What's with the bandana? And this is a deep stab wound, so it's come to our attention that one of your workmen would be like Buck. Dooley's brother claims he returned to find the man dead and Dooley holding a knife. Claims he was suddenly accused and beaten. His brother Dooley tried to stop the beating and was beaten in turn. Buck ran to find help. Confirmed that it's Dooley's knife. States that Dooley wouldn't lend it to anyone. Buck's brother claims he was knocked to the ground. He found his knife and lifted it up, then was knocked out by a punch from a victim, awakened to find that the man dead. He identifies Buck as his brother. Dooley tried to stop a worker who was giving Buck a beating. The worker turned on Dooley. Claims he arrived to find the worker already dead and the boy Dooley with bloody hands. Mention that workers are rough and often fight with one another. Okay. One thing doesn't match here. The deep. I mean, he's like small. How would he manage to kill me? Okay, it has to be you. Accuse.
Why would I kill a perfectly productive worker?
I don't know. Seriously, the kid.
Me? No.
Oh, no, not so quickly. You have indeed solved this murder, according to the facts at hand. However, Artie, what advice would you give?
I would encourage you to look beyond the obvious, beyond surface appearances.
Try again. Use your powers to peer more deeply and see what you can discover.
That's why I haven't accused that kid first. How could... If it's gonna be him, like, what the hell? Ask about... Wilkins.
Wilkins wasn't the type to beat the children. On the contrary, he was forever getting in fights, trying to stop that sort of thing. The
Bandana.
fumes can be a bit much in the brewery. When the men work in there, they wear bandanas.
Medium footprint, the imprint of a medium-sized workers, but the imprint is marked by bubbles of coal and coal dust, making it possible to follow the tracks.
How would the murderer have done it?
Okay, now what's this? Road same. The imprint of a large worker boot. We're going this way.
Re-examine some of the clues more closely.
Taylor. Footprints.
Me and Wilkins was working out here. We heard screaming. Wilkins went to see what it was about and never come back. I went to see for myself, and there he was, dead. I didn't stick around. Somebody might think I'd done it.
Yeah, exactly. Banana.
The strange thing is, Wilkins weren't wearing no bandana when I was talking to him. Only the workmen in the brewery wear bandanas. You should talk to Morris there.
Okay. Let's go and talk to Morris. Clues found. Okay, here like inspect. Stubbed out cigarette butts.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
It's a large boot. The imprint of a large worker boot. Okay, that's another footprint.
Look for more clues.
Maurice, what do you know about
Well, I
bandana?
was inside the brewery all day. I wear me bandana in there. Man has to, what with all the smells and fumes.
About
I
cigarette.
don't much know who smokes here. Maybe Taylor. Cigarette might be his. Well, I was inside the brewery all day. I wear me bandana.
Okay, let's ask about. I mean, he has middle-sized boots, huh?
I
Cigarette.
quit smoking months ago. You know, I saw somebody from the brewery having a smoke this morning. Didn't see who it was, though.
Okay, okay, he's lying about even like cigarettes.
Well, like I said, I was inside. Didn't get a chance to come out to smoke. Colton left, though. You could talk to him. He's working in the loading area just now.
Cigarette, stopped out cigarette
Trying to establish a
butts.
motive.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Colton works in brewery and loading area. Ask about Wilkins first.
I was having a chat with one of the others when I heard a commotion and ran in there to find Wilkins dead. Poor bloke, killed by that filthy little bastard that we feed and pay.
Wait,
I was
are
having a
you
chat with one of the others when I heard a
accusing the
commotion and
children?
ran in there to find Wilkins dead. Poor bloke, killed by that filthy little bastard that we feed and pay. I
Cigarette.
don't smoke, never did.
What about those things here? Like, man, seriously.
Oh, very well. So I do smoke now and then. What's it matter?
Him.
I should be foreman here. Wilkins coddled the boys like a mother hen. He come along and stops me giving the boys a beating.
That was much more difficult than it initially appeared. Well done.
Up to the creek with you.
Simple matter of murder and altercation between a boy and workman ends in death for the workman. The boy remembers lifting a knife but not the actual cleaning. Did he do it? No, in fact, that worker, one John Wilkins, heard screams and ran to offer assistance. Once there, he found the boy unconscious and another workman, Tom Cole, standing unharmed. But Colton, long angry with Wilkins, fell fast and stabbed the man with the boy's knife. He then put his own bandana over Wilkins' face. Quick thinking, however, did not win out. Colton has been unmasked as the murderer. Raymond. Also, people allies Arthur Conan Doyle. Taylor, 22nd May 1859. Born in Edinburgh, Scotland, young Arthur left in the tender age of 9 for Hodder Place, Stanihurst Preparatory School in England. Unrecorded in all but the most painstaking biographies is his short sojourn in London, where he first came to appreciate the deductive arts in complicity with a mysterious pair of twins. He continued his education at Stonyhurst, later to return to Scotland, where he earned a medical degree at the University of Edinburgh. Doyle served as a ship's doctor on expeditions to both the Arctic Circle and Africa before settling in Plymouth, then Portsmouth, England, giving up his medical career to struggle as a writer and play goalkeeper for an amateur football club. He eventually moved to Upper Wimpole Street, London, where he began to compose a series of mystery novels featuring a Tweedy detective. Doyle became increasingly interested in spiritualism, possible to the sensational murder of the physician Thaddeus the Amazing during Doyle's stay in London, and, following the death of his first wife, joined the famous Ghost Club. He also believed in fairies. Okay. Interesting capes. See, we can upgrade our gang here. Mission comes cheaper when you know the right person. Save up 25% on gun and break ammunition at any shop. Yeah, that's not very much needed, but like this and this city takeover, yeah. So here's the second one. Good. I hope there's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least. Place is... Let's follow. There we go. The case of the conflicted courtship through crime. Yes, we do. Yes. The case of the conflicted courtship. And welcome back. Solve the perplexing murder of a woman in public park. Where did you go? Oh.
A tragedy in the park.
Another chance to
Have I gotten something?
Diabolical conundrum. One that I'll turn into a one-a-penny read for Purlock Publishing.
I'm discombobulated. That word. I'm not sure if that's a good meaning here. Oh man, so many people here. To eat drink. Beer? Nothing to eat. No, I'm not eating at that time, but I'm I like to drink One beer? Why not? Okay, so let's go and see. Where is the woman? Okay, so with every crime, there's like always those weird stripes, and then and then it's okay. Inspect Prudence Brown's corpse. Okay, let's do this. The park, Prudence Brown. A young woman with identifying papers. Stabbed many times in highly violent manner. Wounds indicate a left-handed attacker. Packet. A small paper packet containing powdered medication. Stamped Dr. Trevor Alton with an
I
address.
wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Purse. No, handbag. Okay, that's handbag. Contains an appointment diary. 10 a.m. Trevor Park, noon Gilbert his house. The address is indicated in the back of the agenda.
I should go back and ask about this.
The knife. Murder weapon. The blooded murder weapon. It is a standard kitchen knife. Okay. Because there's a Dr. Alton's of. That's actually nice, because in Unity it wasn't like this visibility. I mean, like you just turn around and you see. Go there and go there. There. Wow. Okay, the race there. Let's go to the Gilbert house first, because it's closer. A suspect and one clue. Become anonymous to interrogate. That's actually kinda annoying. Okay, I think we are anonymous. Yes. Prudence.
Prudence and I are engaged to be married. I'm desperate to see her. She should be by any moment. She had something important to tell me. I'm worried she's going to break off the engagement.
She's going to break the engagement. Ah, okay. I thought he was doing something. Any clues? Yeah, there is something.
Get out of my house.
Yo. Rude. See? Yeah. Gilbert's house, letter from Prudence. Dearest Gilbert, I have something of the utmost importance to tell you. I shall call up tomorrow at noon. Please, dear Gilbert, know that whatever I have to say, I will always hold you in the highest esteem. Your Prudence. The letterhead gives Prudence address. I don't think that's the guy.
Move it, you stupid animal! Just 'cause I'm over here!
You are. That basebot called me animal.
When I get over there... There's your brother. Not dead yet, I hope. And I hope it bleeding out.
The lady, and there's some note. Receipt. Dr. Alton's office, doctor's note. Dear Miss Knight, I would ask you to please suspend Mr. Shelby's. Oh, Mr. Shelby. Mr. Shelby's prescription. This note, as well as all medical entries in the office, appear to be written by a right-handed man. What if a right-handed man killed a guy, a woman, with a left hand to be like, you know, more hard to fight? Prudence?
I'm sorry to hear about her murder. She was a patient here, but increasingly began to stop by socially.
Park meeting.
So she was meeting Dr. Alton in the park, was she? My understanding was that she was engaged to someone. In any case, the good doctor could do better, in my opinion. Perhaps now he will.
Whoa. Are you mental or you were sleeping? Prudence.
I don't know any of Dr. Alton's other patients.
Okay, there is a fly, apparently, yeah. I saw it. I saw it. Mr. Shelby's medical file. Since using this treatment, Mr. Shelby has overcome his paralyzing timidity with astonishing success. However, owing to the effects I've seen of the same drug on Mr. Baxter, I feel obligated to terminate Mr. Shelby's use altogether.
I should go back and ask about this.
That guy? Okay. Prudence medical file. Miss Brown came to see me oppressed by grave anxiety concerning her recent engagement. This was not a medical concern, but nevertheless I prescribed a mild sedative. However, she has since embarked on an irregular relationship with someone I shall not name. This situation is intolerable. To get on top floor. The other room. Baxter's medical file. Baxter now appears to be totally reliant on the treatment. He consumes far more than the prescribed dosage and is constantly demanding more. In addition, he has become alarmingly aggressive, going so far as to assault me physically. Furthermore, he has recklessly seduced several women over the past few weeks.
I should go back and ask about this.
Personal Doctor, I do hope that our professional relationship does not preclude a closer rapport. Yours most sincerely, Miss Claire Knight. Okay. You're the doctor? Prudence.
Oh my God, Prudence! How horrible! I was about to propose. But I don't understand. She and I didn't have a meeting arranged today. It is true that we sometimes meet in the park, but there was no arrangement for this morning.
They're like using a lot of hands during talking, like what the hell? Treatment, medicine.
That's very odd indeed. Prudence was a patient here, but wasn't given this prescription. There's no reason that she should be carrying such a packet.
Treatment.
You appreciate, I'm sure, that I cannot discuss the condition of any of my patients.
Why? Magic.
An unfortunate incident. One of my patients became overexcited.
So just weird. On the bottom floor. Anton's cut.
Mr. Baxter apparently attacked the doctor yesterday. It was after hours, but the doctor did have a cut on his cheek. Poor man.
Baxter.
Dr. Alton makes house calls to see him. Baxter doesn't come into the office. I make up the prescriptions and he picks them up at noon when I'm away at lunch.
At noon. treatment.
I'm quite angry, actually. I was having such terrific results. I felt like a new man. Much more vigorous and outgoing. But the doctor has ended the prescription altogether for no reason.
Prudence house, okay, there's still one thing to Prudence house. Yeah, we weren't there. I actually wanted to accuse that guy because he's like aggressive and stuff, and but though it's like pretty obvious. Well, we'll see, we'll see. Well, let's go to the Prudence house. Nice. Nice comeback.